Hi everyone, and welcome to the General Hospital Recap for November 29th. As always, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of our videos or recaps, and also be a beauty and hit that bell down below so you get notified every time we upload a new recap. Real fast, if you haven't already, reach out to the FCC and your congresspeople to support net neutrality. I have all of the information down in the description on how to do that, and if you don't know what net neutrality is, I've kind of been summing it up, but basically it's really important to maintain the internet as it is right now and to protect the neutrality of the internet. I have some videos down below that go into it more in depth. I highly recommend the Vlogbrothers video because it's nice, short, and concise and gives you the most amount of information, and the way Hank Green breaks it down makes it really easy to understand. But I have been telling you something a little bit different every day. The other day I told you how I called one of my congresspeople and it went like this. So today I will just give you this little tidbit. After net neutrality was upheld a few years ago, after the last public outcry, Comcast made a net neutrality pledge on their website. And this year, when the FCC announced that they were planning to roll back net neutrality, Comcast took the net neutrality pledge off of their website. So they are apparently no longer interested in pledging to net neutrality. So if you think that these corporations aren't already lining up to gouge us for more money and gouge websites for more money, they're planning on it, they're ready. And if you are someone who doesn't think your voice matters and you don't think the calls are worth it, I am please asking you to call anyway, and then if they don't listen to you, we can all make that grievance together. But please just make your voice heard, just for your peace of mind, my peace of mind, eCat's peace of mind. All of the cute cat videos on the internet are at risk. We gotta save them, guys. So I think you'll be able to tell that I have a bump on my nose. I sustained a small nose injury that resulted in what now looks like a little bump right here. So please ignore the bump on my nose. Ignore the man behind the curtain. Okay. Alright, let's get right to it. At the PCPD, Steve Burt and Jason comes to visit Dante. He needs help. Dante tells Steve Burt and Jason how poor Charles Jason saved his life, and even though Dante saw him when he came down from the skylight and knew he couldn't just jump right on board because this guy saved his life and he didn't want to feel like he was just bailing on him. But Dante welcomes Steve Burt and Jason home. Steve Burt and Jason has the Franco hearing today. Dante offers to testify for him, believing that Franco was a threat, and Steve Burt and Jason thanks him, but he's here to see the file on the night Faison shot him. And let me tell you, Steve Burton and Dominic Zambronia, their chemistry is just like it was 5 years ago, so on point, and I'm transported. Dante agrees to let him see the file, but he's gonna stay in the room with him while he reads it and watch him, just in case it happens to get duplicated or disappear. Then Dante brings up Sonny's involvement in uncovering his identity and how he's Sonny's right-hand man again, apparently, right? Just steps right back in there. And I'm transported back to a few weeks ago when Dante really had that in-depth talk about how Sonny leaving the business meant that he would actually get to have kind of a real relationship with his father, and how since that's not happening, we know the pain he's in. Now Sonny doesn't ever have to stop doing what he's doing. He has Jason back, so no one's gonna mess with him, and Sonny, he has the advantage again. And he loves his dad, but he hates what he does, and Jason being back enables Sonny, and now they'll always be on opposing sides, and it hurts Dante so much, and in turn it hurts me. Steve Burt and Jason is looking for anything in these files. Dante says that it's a pretty bare report and they can't ask Faison anything because they don't know where he is, and all they really know is that he's obsessed with Anna Devane. In Havana, Cuba, Curtis and Jordan are attempting to track down Andre. After Jordan tries to pay at the cafe with a credit card, they decline it, so they realize that Andre would have had to use cash. He's unable to use any of his credit cards, and now he can't access his bank account because they froze his assets, so he is running out of money fast, and they have to draw him out. Andre likes antiquities and artifacts. That's going to be his cash flow now. Curtis figures that he'll be selling off his antiquities and valuables, and Curtis will be able to get a lead on him that way, and they're going to be meeting this morning with him. Jordan leaves the table and Andre approaches Curtis about buying something. Then Curtis makes himself known, and after Curtis stops Andre from leaving, Andre pushes back on him. Jordan stops their little fight and asks Andre to come back and answer some questions, and then he can be on his way, and Andre's like, no. 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 Curtis thinks that it would be better for a lot of people if he came back. And Andre says the people he's involved with don't want the truth to come out. Jordan wants him to come back voluntarily. And he's like, well, it's going to take too long to extradite me. So really, that's the only choice you have, and I'm not coming with you. At the Metro Court, Valentine sees Nina at the Metro Court. And turns out she's having breakfast with Cassie. Cassie approaches the table and realizes that Valentine didn't know about this and there might be trouble in paradise, and Nina covers it all up and she's like, oh honey, I sent you a text that I was meeting Cassie. She didn't. Valentine pretends she did. And she hasn't gotten a chance to talk to him about befriending Cassie because of her work schedule, and she's just been so tired by the time she gets home, and the last thing she wants to do is talk about one of his exes. I'm telling you, like, I don't like Nina, but, like, I kind of do right now, so we'll see. She and Cassie decided to continue being friends. Valentine wants to stay, and Nina's like, no, this is a girls' brunch. Like, no, you're fine. I'll walk you out. Nina tells Valentine that she's finding Cassie's weak spot. Please trust her, she knows what she's doing. And Valentine, he's not okay with this, right, little E? The little E. Oh, okay. I won't pet you, little E. Okay, little E does not want to be pet. She just wants to look. She doesn't want to be touched. Right, little E? Boop. Nina makes nice conversation with Cassie and discreetly inquires about her pharma business, but Cassie says she likes the more European way of life, where they keep career and friendship separate. The US is so career-centric. Nina has to go because her new assistant told her about Nathan's announcement too late, and she's already going to be late to the announcement, and she's got to go. This new assistant not working out well. At Anna's, Finn wants to continue their conversation from Thanksgiving. He wants to develop Cassie's drug for her. At Anna says no, it's too dangerous. And he's like, well, you didn't seem to think it was too dangerous before when you were sending me into harm's way. And Finn says Cassie has shown some interest in him, so that could be his way in, and maybe she'll let him develop the product. And Anna says that he doesn't have the recourses to extract himself if something goes wrong. Anna also points out that he's an upstanding citizen, and Cassie wouldn't buy him as a criminal. That's not how she knows him. So Anna's basically like, no, and things get really heated, and robbing comes in. Finn kind of includes her in this and asks her about the overdoses, and she's seen a spike in overdoses deaths at Berkeley as well, and she's heading over to Maxie's gathering right now. Anna tells him about Robin's diagnosis 20 years ago, and when she was diagnosed with HIV, it was still kind of like a death sentence, and Robin benefited amazingly from advancement in treatment, but her boyfriend didn't, Stone Cates, and now Finn understands the wing and Sonny's involvement and all that. And she goes on to tell him that Stone had gotten the virus from his girlfriend at the time, who was an IV drug user, and it changed the trajectory of the three of their lives. So drug addiction has affected her life, differently than Finn's, but the same. Valentine comes over, and Anna starts to fill him in on things, and Finn says, well, I have a proposal. He could develop Cassie's new drug, and Anna thinks it's terrible, and Valentine goes, that's a brilliant idea. Nina is running recon, and I want that to stop, and Valentine is like, yeah, Cassie likes Finn. She's told me about him, so yeah, this is a great idea. Anna won't sanction it, though, and Finn says he could just do it, and she says, well, then she'd have to arrest him for, like, 3 different things, so is it really worth it? Valentine and Anna talk about Finn after he leaves. She's mad that Valentine encouraged Finn to do this. Valentine wants Cassie to back off of his family, and Anna wants him out of her house right now because she is livid. Valentine asks Anna why she's so hesitant to put Finn in the field when she doesn't usually have issues involving people and stuff like that. Back at the Metro Court, Finn goes to the bar to get a coffee, and Cassie approaches him. At the Floating Rib, this is where Maxie and Nathan are making their big announcement. Obrecht is back in town. Mac and Felicia, Sam, and Lulu are all at the Floating Rib already. Apparently, this is a meeting Maxie and Nathan called, and they all think it's bad news. They think that they're moving to Portland, like, nothing on the horizon. Lulu is keeping quiet. Maxie and Nathan come in and announce that they're having a baby, and it's just so much excitement. And Maxie's like, yeah, we want to tell Georgie first. We told her last night, and she had some questions about how her sibling is gonna have the same mom and different dad. And then, like, it gets really awkward because then Maxie sees Sam and is like, but kids with different fathers, like, that's cool. And Sam's like, it's fine. Like, it's fine. It really wouldn't have been awkward if Maxie didn't, like, make it awkward. Obrecht tells Nathan her dismissal from GH was a blessing in disguise. Glad she screwed Hayden over for it then. Sam offers to help Maxie find the leak to the invader. Robin is so happy for Maxie. She can't wait for the kids to become best friends. Lulu talks with Sam about her writing, that she's doing small stuff right now but wants to go bigger, and is Aurora hiring? And Sam gives her Peter August's number and to tell her that Sam referred her. This guy's helping them run Aurora right now because he knows the industry and there's a lot in flux and it's just like a really big operation. Out. Felicia talks with Maxie, and Maxie wants to do everything right this time because she feels like she did everything wrong in her last pregnancy. And Felicia tells her it's all about love, and Maxie has so much love to give. Nathan tells Nina the baby news, and she is thrilled for them. Robin talks with Sam, and she wants to apologize for her part in the Jason confusion. She saw his face at Creighton Clark, and she had no idea Jason had a twin, and Sam says it's fine. And Robin says, you know, she has her own experience because of Patrick and Sabrina, and Sam asks her to stop. And then she apologizes. Robin says that she's reachable even when she's at Berkeley. And then Nina approaches Sam. Girl, you're not friends, but okay. Sam tells her that she's not confused, she has her answers. Why isn't that good enough for anyone else? Mac talks with Lulu. She's thinking of switching careers, journalism, and Mac likes his second career at the Floating Rib, and it's the best thing that ever happened to him. And now end scene. Dante shows up at the Floating Rib. He congratulates Nathan. Everyone's here, and Maxie makes a toast. Nathan tells Nina how much it's kind of affecting and bothering him that his child is never going to know his biological grandfather on his side, and Obrick's overhearing that, so I guess we're going to touch back on that storyline. Finn asks Cassie to join him for coffee, and Valentine sees them. Steve Burt and Jason comes to see Anna. He needs help finding Faison to ask him questions about his disappearance. Anna refers him to Obrecht. Jordan tells Andre the Andre she knows is a healer, that whatever he was doing was to help. He's a good man, and she's asking him to please come back and make this right. So that is it for the 29th General Hospital recap. I will see you in 2 seconds for the 30th, and I hope you have a great day. All right, bye.